Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. So again, 18 by 24 inch canvases are my canvases at the moment. There's an oxo omelet turning flip and fold spatula you can find on the link tree, on the Amazon link, on the link tree in the description under the video. This is something somebody gave me, and I think it's for cake decorating frosting, and we're going to use that. And this is a spatula head made of plastic. It could be silicone too, notched with a razor blade, and you just bend the pieces out. It comes right out. You could measure, you could make it more organic. And these I will flash on the screen. This is a Michaels tool. They come in a 2-pack. They're different. I want another set. Somebody gave me this as well. So I'm using Mead and Black paint, Mead and Black gloss paint. And that's all she wrote for the moment. We'll let that dry and come back, and maybe we'll add some colors. Maybe we'll add some flowers. Okay, so I'm back, and it's been a couple hours, and this is dry. I kind of wondered if I might want to use some silver, but I think I'll wait till later to do that. I'm going to start with my lighter colors, and a spatula would be helpful, or maybe one of my small brushes. We'll see. I feel like I should turn it upside down. Anyway, so since I've got white canvas, this is triple sec Prizm pour. I'm going to mix it up with a little bit of hummingbird wing, which is a Prizm pour also. Actually, looks like it's in need of a little shake. Whatever you are, Chip, go away. I'm figuring I'll have a little bit of leftover paint being called to the silver leaf, but I think I'm going to stick with my original plan, which is some Cyan Aqua. And I want either or some deep amethyst, and here's my ore is perfect indigo. And I don't usually do this with the dots all over, so it's making me a little nervous. I'm going to use some Whispering Wisteria. I might even throw in a little bit of Dancing Fuchsia in a second, but until then, wait, it's the Dancing Fuchsia, it's in my hand. It wanted to come so badly. What I need, really, is some green, and that's going to be the Fandango. A little more. At least a little green where all the triple sec is. I already did that. I don't know why, but I want the peacock, but I'm convincing myself to use the green tea, which is a primary element. Put the brush down. I got some out, that's good. I don't know how this is going to work. And I want some blue, and I have some Vivid Intense Phthalo blue. Red blue, I believe it was called. Come on, open sesame. I admit it's a little risky to do what I'm doing. But I'm about to go for it, so hopefully it's not so risky. And that is probably that for today. Although I really would love to do the flowers. I'm looking forward to it, shall we say. Plenty of room for anything extra I happen to have. going to call it. I'll see you in the next section. Okay, so I'm back, and it's been a few days, and this is causing me some anxiety. These are pieces of paper for placement, and I'm going to try and create or recreate some little orchids. And I've got some of my iridescent medium, which could be pretty much anything. It could be the Amsterdam white, but in this case it's Liquitex iridescent medium. And I'm going to try with the one furthest away and hope that there's something in it. That's so weird. Alright, I've got tweezers around here somewhere. I ought to find them. There they are. Whatever it is, it needs to go away. So I could use white, because I want a white looking flower, but what I've got is Love You Pink. Because I want something to be less sheer. And I'm going to use a little bit of... Love You Pink is a primary element. This is Isadora, this is another primary element. When it comes out. That's probably more than I wanted. I'm going to put some Whispering Wisteria in there as well. That's already bigger than I anticipated. This is the Dancing Fuchsia Cell Activator. Now what I've been doing is smaller blooms, so this one's actually looking easier. I go in from the edge with my little nail art tool and I wipe it off, and the same thing, go in. I'm making, for all intents and purposes, it's a cross shape, and I keep wiping it off. I'm going to carve down from the top, pull back up, I've already made a mistake, but it's okay, because as long as the canvas is dry, we should have no problem pulling out my shapes. And you can squeegee off the paint. I really like this without having done anything else to it, so it was a really hard choice to do this. But that worked okay. Hopefully it doesn't steal the show, because I really like the background. You can keep refining your flower until you get something you like. Usually I'll put a little spiral in the center, but in this case I'm not going to do that just because I like the way that particular flower looks. And so I'm going to just keep doing this, probably with a little bit less iridescent medium this time. And I'll probably fast forward through and hope I keep my head out of the way. I'm just going to stick with the same three colors. Although I already forgot the Love You Pink, didn't I? Clever girl. Well, I guess we're going to try one without worrying about it. Oh, that was Dancing Fuchsia. Okay. Change of plans. I've got some cobalt iridescent. No, it's not iridescent. Atelier cobalt turquoise. I'll try and do it right the next time. So maybe I'll use the blue again. Maybe I'll do both. Kind of makes me want more white, so I'm going to try a white one. I'm still going to use the iridescent. I'm going to use some of the blue flame, which is a primary element. And I guess I'm going to use some of the dancing fuchsia, which means I'm going to use the cobalt, Atelier Cobalt. It's got Australian Floetrol in it. Some more Isadora. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Okay, I've come to think that I should show you this tool. There's 5 of them, and I'll put a link in the video underneath. And also that I think the Q-tips are the most important part, because a dry Q-tip, actually not dry, spit on it, get it wet. You can drag it in and remove any excess paint, and it works really well. So I've got one more of these and then I'm done. And I'm thinking I might like the Oriental blue, which I have not used. Something lighter up there sounds like a good idea to me. Maybe just a little tiny bit of the Whispering Wisteria. And then, is it the Cobalt Turquoise? I kind of like the Cobalt Turquoise. Maybe I'll do both again. That's Atelier, this is Dancing Fuchsia, this is a Purely Pigment. Thank you for joining me. Please share a thumbs up and subscribe. Choose all when you click the bell if you're going to help me out. If you're interested in a certain method, I have a wide assortment of playlists sharing different methods. Please watch as much of my video as possible to positively affect the algorithm. easpbgallery@gmail.com is my email address to inquire about a private class or the purchase of artwork. Please feel free to ask questions. They're always welcome. My channel survives with the assistance of channel memberships and PayPal donations, and I want to send a huge thank you out to all my supporters.